guess I'll tell you all the story of a malleable man. I thought the people would adore me if I changed the way I am. There are oh so many forces I still fail to understand, but I'm no longer trying to win. Yeah, I'm just trying to take it in. And to my surprise, a revelation, finding truth in my reiterations. Like I'm learning the combination, replacing yearning with realization. Are you craving some confirmation? Destination to destination. Can't stop the aching, just learn the lesson. Don't hate the waiting, just love the day. Just love the day. If I sound like a hypocrite, that's probably just because I am. There's no point adding all the tricks to all those questions that you have. Or would it change the way you think if everyone would understand? Or are you waiting for better days, just waiting to know the way? Oh, for who do I practice patience? For myself or others' validation? Oh, so much comfort in isolation. Replace that yearning with realization. Oh, are you craving some confirmation? Destination to destination. Can't stop the aching, just learn the lesson. Don't hate the waiting, just love the day. Don't hate the waiting, just love the day. Earning these things I'm chasing by process of elimination. It's like achieving cooperation through loathing and condemnation. And I'm craving some confirmation. Destination to destination. Can't stop the aching, just learn the lesson. Don't hate the waiting, just love the day. much to believe in. Guess the truth kinda lost all meaning, and I'm enjoying the view. Well, I've been a loving lover, I've been a trusting brother. I'm taking my time to recover.
What's it doing?
I'm picking it up when I'm better.
What?
So much to see in a lifetime. So why does it feel like
It's like plain dead.
she's staring me down with the bright
That's crazy that they do that.
me with a good time.
Oh my god. Please, 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 please. No, there's no movement. Oh my god. Game. There you go. That's the link to playlist. That package fan. Nice to you as well. Oh, run. I don't have armor on. Where the fuck did that bear come from? Oh my god. Bro, he's right behind me. Oh, we are dead. We're gonna die here. You know what it might be? Oh! Okay. Oh! Okay. Alright. Oh, he's gonna kill me. No shot. I was literally like, let's go down here, maybe we'll find some marble. That is crazy. What? That's the first time I've seen marble in this game. Come on out. Yeah. Bro, he's sideways. Oh no, don't die. What the hell is that thing? Hey yo! You guys see the Slenderman looking shit? He's still behind me. I can see a shadow. I have an idea. I has an idea, alright? It's not a good idea. Get into a house? I got this. Go! That fucker got me on the stairs. I think he died though. I don't know how he died, but I'm pretty sure he died. That scared the crap out of me. I legit like jumped on that. I turned around and he's just there. No shot. What is up, everybody? How's it going? We are back. We are live. And we are playing, obviously, some vintage story today. Imagine that. Imagine that. What's up, Oder? What's up, Solus? What's up, Nick? How y'all doing today? Happy Wednesday. It's your Friday. Very nice. AI is not taking jobs, or at least not fast enough. I don't want to work anymore. I don't think that's gonna happen, but you know, maybe. How are you all today? Greetings. Can you guys believe it's almost February? Actually, not one more day, but I was gonna say one more day, but we got like what, three more days until February. Second month of the year already. Crazy. It's coming up. I don't think so either. Yeah, I mean, what'll happen is the same thing as when computers came around. It'll be a shift in jobs. You will lose jobs as any sort of like change in the way things are done happens. You will lose jobs. That's gonna happen. Everybody making this like, oh my god, jobs are going away and we're all gonna be jobless and shit. It's like, all right, bro, adapt. There's gonna be new jobs. Those AI data centers aren't gonna maintain themselves. Not yet, anyway. Someone's got to run the lines and build the what is it? The electric generation systems for the AI data centers and stuff. There's gonna be new jobs. People will still have to work. I regret to inform you. I'm kind of, I guess, a pessimist in that regard. I guess that could almost be optimistic though to some. There's some people out there that think we're all fucked. We're all gonna lose jobs. They're gonna kill everybody so that the AI can just run everything. There's less people and shit. It's crazy. I tell you what, man. The internet of all places is like like you go on Reddit and oh my god, you'd think the world was going into a black hole. That's how bad it is. That one in the back has to be annoying. How I'll be the last person to lose a job. That could be, I mean, hey, I would want to be the last person to lose my job. Finding another job sucks. Starting another job sucks. Doing all of that just sucks. I'd rather be the last person to lose my job. Hell, that would be ideal. Closer to spring, by the way. Yes, sir. Almost springtime. Like 2 months. 2 months. I just watched a video of an AI end of world doomer. It's just cringe. I mean, they're all, I mean, you can read just about any post online about it. It's all just like crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Like you would literally think we're falling into a black hole right now. Like we're fucked. I've tried to limit my time because I go on Reddit a good bit. I like reading through the forums that I'm a part of, but sometimes I'll look at the popular section. I hate it. I'll go there and I'll start reading some of the topics people like ask questions about. I'm like, oh my god. I was like, how do these people go day to day just thinking this way? It's crazy. Yeah, absolutely crazy. It's to the point where I've stopped. I'm trying to like. I actually thought about deleting my Reddit account completely, but Reddit does actually come in handy every now and then, so. The AI end of the world stuff is old already. I know, it's crazy. Life's good, enjoy it. Yeah, we are literally living at peaks of, well, if you're in the US, you were literally living, and Europe, I guess. You're literally at like peak civilization levels. Like, quality of life has never been higher if you're living in those two areas. North America and like Europe and stuff, like it's crazy. But yeah, I agree with you, Solus. I'm so tired. I saw one today and this one made me chuckle because wait till when you hear this argument, you sit there and you're like, so basically this person typed inside the Vintage Story Discord that, oh, people need to stop using code or AI to code. And it's like, and they were basically like, AI does not optimize code. And it's like, it's a mod, first off, buddy. Like, you think that guy who's writing a mod in his free time who has never programmed before is writing better code than the AI? Are you kidding me? Like, Jesus. Like, the AI, like, just let it go. It's fine. Late stage capitalism? Eh. I mean... Hey, capitalism definitely has its flaws, but it's definitely been one of the best systems we've come up with so far. I think the flaw with it is that there's not enough people enforcing monopoly laws. So we're starting, and you're starting to see it more and more. There's more and more companies out there that are just, they're monopolies. That's all it is at the end of the day. It's a monopoly. Like, they just, the minute there's competition, they buy it and then they shut it down and then they take whatever makes the competition good and they incorporate it into their, that's a monopoly, you know. And what should happen is, you know, this is where, you know, the government should do their job, not to get too much into all of that, please, let's not do that. But, you know, there needs to be someone that says like, oh no, you guys will compete, that's it. Cronyism sucks, capitalism doesn't. Yeah. Too much greed without morality. Yeah. I mean, that does not help for sure. But it could be worse. It could be completely worse. But I think the biggest problem is there's just not enough regulators. Or I shouldn't say that. There's definitely regulators. They're not doing their job. They're like, if you go and you look at a lot of the acquisitions that have happened, like you can see it now in the streaming services. How many streaming services are bidding to buy each other? They're slowly buying each other into one. Now, granted, this is kind of not a bad thing because it goes from you paying like what, $150 in like 20 different $15 a month subscriptions down to just one $15 a month subscription. So it's kind of beneficial in this regard, but there's no competition anymore. So then they'll start upping the charge, right? So you need to have all these like you can't just have one company that makes trillions of dollars just buying up every other all their competition. It shouldn't be that way. You should not be allowed to buy your competition. Your competition should fail. That should be the only way that you get rid of your competition, is they fail. You should not be able to just buy them and shut them down. At least the streaming service always has the fear of pirating. Yes, that is true. There are alternatives for at least a stream. That was a bad example, to be honest. Terrible example, but whatever. Regulators are way too influenced by lobbies. Yep, I agree. That's why things don't get done. You should not be allowed to be lobbied. Lobbying should not be a thing. The fact that that's a thing in itself is a flaw. Like, come on. It's just crazy. I forget how did we even get on this? We were on the AI doomer stuff, right? But yeah, I guess going back to the AI stuff and the jobs, I think we'll get new jobs. I think there'll be jobs managing the data centers and stuff like that and whatnot. They're talking, it's kind of cool. I don't know how much you guys know about, like, I think Nick, you might have brought this up once. Actually, I think you were the reason I started looking into this. But they're actually starting to fund or set up where these data centers have to, or have the ability, or have to generate their own electricity. And they will have to build their own electric generation system instead of using the grid, like the US infrastructure. I think that's an amazing idea. First off, I think that should be like, hey, you want to run an AI data center? You get your own power. That's it. Like, you go run your own. They consume so much electricity, right? But there's a couple companies doing this, but I think there's one main one. They're allowing them to build modular power plants, essentially. And I think that's a crazy cool idea. And there's actually a few companies that have been starting out and running it. You can buy stock, and I bought a little bit, and it's already doing pretty well. But I think that'll be a big future move right there. It's a good start, but not the way it's being done currently. Yeah, they just kind of started pushing this. Like, obviously the data centers right now for the AI are running on the grid, the US infrastructure, but they're starting to make it so that, because this is all new. I mean, AI has exploded to be what it is. AI has exploded within the last year and a half, you know, from being literally nothing to now it's literally the search engine. Like, it's a search engine. It's the best search engine on the internet. And then there's some more to it, right? Yes, but I think every house should produce their own power and sell it to both AI and the grid. You wouldn't need a grid then. If every house is producing their own electricity, what the fuck? Who are they selling it to? That doesn't work. Look at Elon's company using his portable super generators are causing a major ecological disaster in Memphis. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's an emerging thing. They just started talking about it like maybe 2 months ago about that stuff. So it's gonna be a while before they have that set up. Like, the company that I was looking at, I think it's Uklo or something. I forget the name, but they're not even they're still inside of their, like, what do they call it? Like, they're pretty much done. Like, they're building test modules for this and stuff. So I think it's just it's like any new technology. It's gonna take a while before it's actually, like, effective. You don't use Grok and Gemini? Yeah, I use Copilot personally, but yeah, I just use it as a glorified search engine. I don't use it for anything too crazy. They would sell it to business. A data center could not produce its own electricity. Well, that's kind of the plan. The data center will have to build, like, these module power plants essentially, and the data center will have to produce its own electricity, and the grid is just an infrastructure grid, and then they don't supply to the data centers. I think that's a better way to do it. That way, because the data center's then always going to have the electricity it needs, instead of relying on, oh, I hope the people sell me the electricity I need. They'll know what they need, they can build what they need, and then the housing, rest of us live off the regular grid that we've been living off of for however long. Is my noise suppression working? I don't think it is. Yes, it was not. There we go. All right. Let me have Vintage Story booted up here. Get into our building. We don't have too crazy like stuff. I went to the doctor yesterday for I'm super old appointment and did a full blood work and stuff. I'm within all acceptable limits except I'm fat. Rip. They say that? That's crazy. And no cancer. That's always good. No one wants that. Alright, hang on, I gotta log in here. No, I said I'm fat, and the doctor just said, well... Doctor's like, I didn't want to say it, but yeah, maybe a little bit. Doctor said, you know, a treadmill a couple times a week wouldn't hurt, you know? That's fucked up. That's good though. It's good you're healthy. I mean, I guess as long as you're not obese, right? Little weight's not gonna kill you. Yet. Man, I haven't been to the doctor in a while. Let's keep on trucking. I'm obese? What? Alright, maybe treadmill a couple times a day then. Alright. We have to do the dry shale first. Let's go to the top here. 5'10", 215? That's not that bad, is it? That should be 170 to 180. I don't think that 215 would be obese though. That seems like a bit of an exaggeration if you ask me. I mean, as long as you're trending like stable, right? You're not trending upward, you know? Right? Then maybe. Okay, got all that done. So now we gotta do stuff along here. Yes, no, it is not. Unfortunately, I've been depressed over the last 3-ish years, but the new house and the green elevator has helped lose it. And I'm going to quit smoking. I got the Chantix I'll quit. Nice. We're missing. Oh shit! I didn't realize I didn't swap over to my gameplay. My bad. My bad. We're missing some context on what's going on. I'm sitting here playing. I got distracted, I'm sorry. Thank you, by the way. My bad. Really into the conversation, man. Come on. Vibe kill. Tulsa's like, I'm here for the gameplay, damn. I don't give a fuck about this conversation. That's good though. Glad to hear you're gonna quit smoking, Nick. That's also good that you're in a better place mentally, you know? Behind here. My ladder. Let's do this side first. I thought you, when you said you were missing some contests, I thought you like didn't understand why I was putting the blocks down, like the dry shale. I was gonna be like, we've been doing this for like 2 years now. Just about. Tomorrow's the 2-year mark, baby. Tomorrow's the 2-year mark. We hit 2 years in this world tomorrow. You guys believe it? And there's no cancer? Yeah, that's good. That's good. Oh, so I was playing with the idea. I'm thinking I might put my hunger rate to 75% instead of 100%. Like the default value is 100. I was thinking about moving my hunger rate down to 75. I made a Reddit post asking if there was like, maybe there was something I was missing or didn't understand about the hunger system that was causing me to have to like eat so much. I mean, there was a little bit there. Like part of it was like, oh, the running around probably doesn't help because someone's like, because I said like, oh, I do a lot of building and stuff, and someone's like, oh, you're probably moving around a lot when you're doing the builds or like jumping places and stuff. I was like, well, yeah. They're like, that's gonna cause your satiety to decrease by a ton. Also, like, so it's apparently it's better to wait until you're like really hungry and then fill this bar up. And apparently because each time you consume a full meal, so each time I consume one of these pies, it gives you a 30-second buff, which I don't think is long enough, where your hunger bar, your satiety will not go down, your hunger rate will not drop. So basically what people do is they drop their hunger down and then they eat a bunch of meals and then they get the 30-second boost for each of them. So you can like, someone's like like you can get it up to like 5 minutes or something is like the most that you can get or something like that. And then there's other things like it being cold out affects it. If you're wet, that affects it and stuff. And I don't know, isn't the point of a sandbox game to move around? Yeah. Well, that was the thing. I was like sitting there, I was like, well then like if running affects it so much, like if you're just running like this, and apparently this does a pretty good number on your hunger just running around like this, like this is the alternative. Could you imagine, like it would take me forever to like do anything in my world if I'm moving like this, even, and someone's like, oh well, you can use an elk, and I was like, well, it doesn't make any sense for me to ride an elk around the city to do stuff like, oh, let's go to that building right there, ride the elk, but instead I'd have to walk. Like this is way too slow. This should be like, I feel like this should be like, or maybe like a little bit less than this should be default movement. And then there should be like a faster sprint that has like, I don't know, maybe like half of this should be walking speed. And then like, which maybe this is half of that. I don't know, but something. They should give the elk a hunger bar. Oh my God, no. I don't even use the elk. I don't like the movement. It's weird. But yeah, at the end of the day, I was thinking about just putting my hunger rate back to 75. Mainly because, and hear me out, we do a lot of building. I don't think the game is more geared towards homesteading. Like you build one house, you like tend to your field and stuff, and you do stuff around your house versus like we're building cities and entire areas and zones and stuff like that. And I just think, me having, and we go to different spots for our resources and we're constantly traversing and stuff, and I just don't think I don't think the game is necessarily built around our gameplay. I think That, and honestly, people don't eat as much as you have to eat in this game. It's kind of crazy how much you have to eat. Like a whole slice of pie, like every like 5 minutes. It's kind of nuts. Like I'd be like an elephant at that point. Okay, we gotta do down here. I'm getting like distracted. But yeah, that was my thoughts on it. I haven't confirmed. I haven't done it yet, but I have been thinking about it. Time will tell what I ultimately decide. Because I really don't want, like, I don't want to change off the vanilla value, but I just don't feel like the game is geared towards how we play vanilla wise. To an extent, I should say. Specify that. But yeah, I did see a lot of comments. I think I had like 3 comments on the post about how they were saying that they just turned their hunger rate down to 75, and that seems to be a much better vanilla balance. Okay, did I get all the blocks in here? Yes. I reduced hunger rate by 25%, so that would be 75% right there, and increased crop growth by, I think, 35. Yeah, I don't think I need to increase the crop growth rate because we have a lot of crops already, and that seems pretty manageable. But yeah, the hunger rate's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of crazy. 75% seems like a good point. That's what I use. Yeah. That's why, I don't know, I was like, the 100% just seems like, maybe, like I said, if I was just having one house and one area, right, and then I occasionally went out on journeys, right, then yeah, then I could like maybe see 100%, because then it's like you're not really going anywhere. You can kind of walk around like this and stuff and not really have to like, oh, be in a rushy type situation. But yeah, I think I might lower it to 75. I'll think about it tonight and I will decide tomorrow. We'll deal with it today. It is what it is. Because it sucks. Like, I have a lot of food. I don't mind eating the food. I just don't want to eat the food as often. Like, I feel like we're constantly dealing with it. I just, like, there's sometimes where I just want to, like, just build. Like, I don't want to think about it. I just want to build and not get interrupted or have to feel like I need to get interrupted. So. All right, cool. We got all those blocks placed. We got to do the decorations. I need to go get some of those. So it's just 3 of us and we're mostly on around the same time. Yeah, I guess with more people I could see that. Once you get a big crops going, then you'd be good. But yeah, starting out with 3 people is probably a little rough. All right, we don't need that. Oh yeah, actually. All right, let me get this stuff. Oh shit. I also think like you can't wear armor at all. Like we can't wear armor. If we take any damage, this drains your satiety, by the way. Like, look how fast it's going down. Like, it's literally just going down. That's crazy. All because we took some damage. I don't think that should be, like, that punishing either. I think that's a little too punishing. And we grab some of those. Some of these. Put that in there. Buckets. Barrels. Yeah. Okay. You have to make the game fun, and if something is really bothering you, you should change it if you can. Yeah, I know. That's kind of why I'm like thinking about changing it back, because we changed it because I want it to be like at the vanilla value, right? Like I want to play as close to vanilla, or at least like the default values for the game as possible. But yeah, it's getting to the point. It is getting to the point. Like I've tried it for like a week, almost 2 weeks now, and it's still bothering me. Like that's why I'm contemplating the change. I'm trying to figure out, like I want it to work, but I don't think there's a way. Like, I know it probably sounds like I'm just bitching the entire time, right? Like, he's just bitching about his hunger again. It's like, it actually is bothering me to the point where it's like, it's not fun anymore. Like, it's not fun. I'm not having fun with the food. So, I was helping run a community server where the server was ticking 24/7 and people would log back on the fully spoiled food supplies. We had to do something. Oh, yeah. You know, you can turn off where it doesn't tick 24/7 unless you want it to. But then there's mods that there's a mod that you can get that will make it so your food doesn't spoil even if the server's still ticking. Look at me being that guy. There's a mod for that. Sound like an asshole. Hey, what's up, Eric? I mean, someone was playing 20%. Oh, that's crazy. Wow. That's dedication. Good for that. Let's see. I need dirt. Yo, Nate, I'm on Super Mario Galaxy grind, going through my Luigi playthrough. Got 29 more stars to find before I 100% this playthrough and done with Super Mario Galaxy 1. That's right. Good shit, bro. Very nice. Congratulations. Or soon to be congratulations today. We are a large enough international community. Oh, we had a large enough international community. Gotcha. That's still crazy, though. Have someone on 24/7. That's nothing to scoff at. Hey, what's up, Bean? How you doing today? Have mercy on me for bear attacks, please. Please. Dude, it sounds like someone's outside beating a shovel against the ground. What the fuck? Just keep hearing dong, dong, dong. Doing well, how are you? Not bad today. It's a Wednesday. I had a shit ton of meetings, but they all went very well. So that's always nice. My one-on-one went very nice as well. Very productive to an extent. I'm not fired, so yeah, there's that. That would suck. Imagine. What was it? Hashtag still employed? And then we're doing some decorating here. Just getting some of these crates set up to hide our lighting. It only made 2. Yeah, this idea to hide these lights back in here is actually pretty smart. I mean, you can kind of see some of them. Like, that one's a little visible. We can hide it with, like, a barrel, though. That's actually a really good idea. Big brain. Glad I thought of it. Get some more barrels. 4 buckets. I don't really have the resources to make any more. Before he gets to change, the torches can start fires. Oh no, that'd be crazy. Could you imagine if they did that? That would be a hell of a change. I don't think that would be a very popular change either, though. No, probably not after many houses and decorations burned. Oh, could you imagine if they did that change and people loaded up their worlds, like did the update, and you know how people just jump in, they won't read the patch notes and stuff, or they'll like skim the patch notes, and then that was like hidden in there, and then people log in, their house is just burned down. Oh my gosh. I feel like the outrage that would ensue would be pretty bad. I'd be happy since we would have our whatchamacallit, the wooden torch mod. Those wouldn't burn the houses down. I'd have to program that to do that. Everybody would use my mod then. Great, looks kind of lonely over here. Oh. It was pretty good. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I was able to put down that I'm forgetting about. I still have 5 barrels and a bucket. Was there anything else that we put on the dock that I'm thinking about or not thinking of? There's something. All right, what do we got? Barrel, that. We have stones, crates. Nah, I think that's pretty much it. Okay. Any rope or nets in the game? There's rope, but sadly they took out the ability to place them in 120 because you can use ropes kind of like leads now in Minecraft, and you can connect them to fences and stuff. So there's like, you can't place them on the ground anymore. So if you did place them in 119, like I still have rope placed on the ground at Trinity Point. But yeah, you can't place them on the ground anymore. It's really unfortunate, actually. I guess like planks on the ground wouldn't be too bad, would it? Planks would be pretty cool, I guess. Some boards for like ships and shit. Yeah, it's not bad. Go place some of these at the other dock too. Before we do that though, let me this lantern is going to be in here. Oh my god, it's so dark. I need polished, yeah. I'm gonna actually hang it like right here. There we are. And I think I don't have any more of those, but let's go to the other side. I want to put some of these down. All right, now make some more. There we go. And then, yeah, I don't have a lantern for here, but I guess I can put the chains here. We should go check on our bees again. I need to figure out, I feel like we have more, flax somewhere. I just don't know where it's at. Like right now I'm down to my last, like 2. I wonder if it's on the boat. Because I would like to make some more like apiaries and stuff, but you need a good bit of flax for the frames. I got a lot of rope. Yeah, I guess maybe I don't. I'm gonna grab that because we're gonna head over there. Oh, we have a lot of hay grass. We can make more beds. That's good to know. We can get more villagers here. Holy, there's 3 of them. Oh my god. What? Oh, that was crazy. There we go. See, now we're... I'm not gonna bitch about it. I'm not gonna complain about it. I won't do it. I'm gonna drink my healing potion and eat my food. Alright, let's head to Trinity Point. I'm gonna go check and see if we can get any more honey. Did the bees start behaving themselves yet? Yes, they did. The mod developer fixed the so there was an issue where the apiaries were not working if the chunks were not loaded, and he did fix that. So now they are working. However, and I like this about the mod, we are actually going to need quite a bit of these apiaries set up. Which I like, because I feel like with From Golden Combs, you get so much honey and beeswax that you do not need to I'm lagging here a little bit. You don't need to set up like more than like 2 of those hives, and then you're pretty much set. But with this mod, you only get 2 like honey per frame, and you can have like 4 frames in an apiary, so you get like 12, right? Which isn't like, it's not like a little bit, but it's definitely not a lot. So I like that we'll need more than just like 2 apiaries to get a good amount of beeswax. For the amount of lanterns that we need, that is. I'm gonna stop at the tree hollow on the way here. Zalari. Sounds like good bounce. Yeah, and it's a very vanilla friendly mod. Like there's not a whole lot to the mod that it adds compared to the other bee mod that we have from Golden Combs. So it's very lightweight in that regard, which is good. I do like that. All right, I need a lantern. We have not done lighting here. Doesn't look like anything's in there yet, Taj. I'm trying to get better about checking tree hollows when we're near them. There's one that we can check on the way to Yarn Village as well. It's like right over here. We can check this one out. What is that? A mango? Oh my god, I thought that was like, I thought we just like lit ourselves on fire or something. Some rot. And amaranth. Is there anything else in there? Nope, it's empty. Alright, let's go. What was the explosion? Looked wild. It was I accidentally threw my torches on the grounds. I don't know how, but I did. That happens. All right, let's see if any of these are good to go. These are all beeswax frames right now, right? Yep. So they're not ready to go. All right. Oh, damn, it looks cool. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I literally, I thought something out. I was like, oh shit. I did not know what that was at first. Took me by surprise. All right. Okay, that's all in there. Maybe there's some flax here. Nah. Not in that one anyway. Nah. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I stored it somewhere and then just like forgot about it. Mango. Oh, did you go do up fireworks or anything for tomorrow? Oh, for the 2-year mark? Nah, I didn't. Honestly, I thought we already passed the 2-year mark, so I was like, all right, we passed it already, because I thought it was January 19th. Because that's when or January 12th maybe, because that's when 1.19 came out. Whatever day 1.19 came out. But I looked it up and we actually started, I might have made the world when 1.19 came out, but I didn't start streaming it until the 29th. So we're using the 29th, January 29th as our 2-year mark. Or as like our year mark every year. So we're going to be starting our 3rd year playing in this world on tomorrow. let's run back, run back. What should I do with this mango? Is this count as a fruit? Is mango a fruit? Oh, it is a fruit. Oh, you know what? Let's see. I want to see if we have any fruit here that we can bring to Dunbar to make fruit pies so we can get our fruit section up. Because we have our vegetable and grain. I don't have any. We might be able to get some chicken, but. Because apparently I read that having all of these maxed out is very good as well. But obviously it's harder to max all of them out. What do we have in here? Oh my god. We have so much rot. Oh wait, something, there was something in here that, oh yeah, wait. The peanuts are protein. I don't know if you can put, and so are, I thought soybeans were. But they don't have any code on them. Wait, can't you put these into a pie? Yeah, and it gives you protein, soybean pie. Look at that. All right, I'm gonna take all of these. I'll take half of these. I'm gonna leave the peanuts because I don't think you can use peanuts in the pie. Oh, you can. Oh, and it gives you like the same amount. I'll take half the peanuts then. We have so much rot. What is this? Did I put that down? That's weird. Soybeans have to be soaked first, I think, before they can be used. Oh, really? It said they can just be used. Ingredient for soybean pie. Yeah. I think you're thinking of the cassava. Right? Oh, you can pickle the soybeans. Wait. God damn it. Anyway, you can make pickled soybeans. And those can be used in pie, and it gives you... Wait, that just make meat pie? Wait, pickled soybeans just makes meat pie. But that gives you a hell of a lot more protein. All right, we'll do that then. I'll pickle them. We have so much rot. This is actually kind of crazy. Look at that all. Turn it into compost. Yeah, there we go. All right. I don't know. Did I bring salt to Dunvara? I don't think I brought any salt. I'll bring 500. All right, let's go. Let's go. We're chasing something in here. Oh, look at this. Look what I found. Flax. Look at that. 343. I knew I had some. I'm taking this iron door with me too. Alright. Think you have a lot of rot now? Wait till you drop it 75%. Always playing. Well, we were playing at 25% before, so. If anything, we will have less rot over time as I have to eat more food, which is fine. I don't mind that. We don't use rot's only used really to make compost. I don't think it's really used for anything else. So you pretty much make compost with it, and compost you can use to make like the terra dirt or terra dirt or whatever, and you can use it to make higher fertility soil if you really want. But we don't need that. All right, wait, let's go drop this iron door off first. Ah. go. All right. Let's go this way. Well, that's good that we found all our flax, so we can make more lanterns now too. I knew I had some somewhere. I knew it. All right, let's start doing this. I do have a bucket on me, right? Yeah. Okay, that's got honey in it. Maybe we can fill these up though. I ordered some stuff and it's 2-day delivery. I'm getting it on Monday. What the fuck? Yeah, the shipping's been all sorts of messed up. Shipping's been terrible because of the weather. Everything's cooked. All right, let's figure out the situation here. So I think it's 50, or no, maybe 25. Yeah, it makes brine, and then it'll probably be 50 of these. I do more. No, it's definitely 50. Okay. Okay. Wait, what? Why isn't this working? Oh, 25, duh. Okay, yeah, fill up some more. Yeah, not many states can handle it, like Montana, North and South Dakota, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Illinois. Yeah. Yeah. Not to mention just plane delays and stuff across the country. I mean, it's not even a matter of like local delivery. It's more so like plane, like all the delays and stuff, and they have to catch up on all of that. I think is more the hindrance. I had a couple coworkers who were supposed to fly into Philly, and they just all their flights got destroyed. They had like delays and cancellations and rebookings and stuff. We can do 2 more of these actually, so this is actually good. Okay, cool. So what can we do with the peanuts? Ingredient 4, it just goes right into the pie, but it's not as good. I mean, it'll give us a little bit of protein, but not as good of protein. That's fine. All right, let's put this in here. This in here. These in here. The mango can go in here, I guess. All right, cool. let's get the rest of this beeswax out of here. Oh wait, I didn't put all the salt. There we go. What's up, Nightcap? Download the game, first logged in, right into Temporal Storm, note the heck out of there, and come to Twitch to watch others. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Right off the bat, getting a Temporal Storm. But welcome, welcome. That's kind of crazy. I play with the Temporal Storms off right now, because they don't really do anything besides just make a disruptive moment in your world. I'm kind of hoping they expand on the temporal storms in the future, but and I imagine they will, but we'll see. You're a scaredy cat player? That doesn't help. Yeah, that'll do it. Let me eat some more food here. All right, let me put away some of our decorative stuff real quick so we can get started. So we finished that dock, right? We're gonna start working on another dock. First, I'm gonna actually move these buildings to where, or no, we were actually gonna, right, I was gonna keep this as an entrance here. So there's gonna be another tower here, actually, very close to that one, and then another tower close to the wall. That's fine though. All right, yeah, let me put some stuff away real quick. We're gonna have to move some buildings around and figure some stuff out. It's a good thing we didn't build these buildings yet. So is that your first time playing the game? Like first time ever you logged in, you just get hit with the tempo. That's wild if that's the case. That's some extremely bad luck. I'm gonna put this in here. Oh, it's on a private server. Gotcha. Okay, so they probably have the time still ticking. I thought I had more crates. Did I not have more crates? Did we use like all of them? I'll put this in here too. We don't need that. We can put those on the boat. This can just go in here. Okay, yeah, we'll put the rest on the boat. Single player usually gives you a good grace period. Yeah, I think you have like a week before you can get the temporal stuff going, right? Something like that, like an in-game week, whatever that would be for your world settings and stuff. All right, let me put the glass away in here. We're not gonna need that for a little bit. Okay. All right, so this building has to get moved over a little bit because we need, so I am gonna put an entrance here, so we need enough space. I gotta remember how I did this. I really want it to be like 1, 2, like the doorway will be here. Yeah, this is what I'm feeling right here. Well, not immediate. I died once to a wolf, then respawned, then got a bed and went to sleep and woke up to monsters everywhere. But thank you for streaming. Your voice is soothing in your rock. Oh, thank you. I tend to think I have a very nasally voice, but I'll take the soothing. And my voice is kind of messed up right now from shoveling out in the snow. Something got fucked up. Heck of an introduction to the server and game. Yeah, right? Imagine your first time playing and you have this world affecting anomaly going on. I'd be like, it's a hell of a game. Oh, sorry. All right, let's see here. So we need some space here. So this needs to move over to like here, I think. This is gonna be a weird trying to figure this out. I think it needs to go to there. Yeah. Because then the extra part will be here. Let me do that. Or actually, we can move it over one, I think. Yeah, this can be moved over one. So we have a little bit more grace period here, or grace space. Oops, nope. Just like that. So you went outside and got sick? Did you learn anything? Oh, I don't feel sick. Something messed up my voice. We seldom use the sick word here. Come on. Could probably just safely take that out or make the other bigger. I like the idea of it being like a little like kind of like alleyway though. That's the only thing, but you are right. I could just take this building out. Oh yeah, you know what? I see what you're saying. I understand what you were saying now. So basically do this. Make this building bigger. Ah, let's see. All right. Big brain soulless over here. I wouldn't have thought about that. I would have been spending the longest time just pushing the entire building that way. This is too big now though. I will say that. I think, well, I could just move this over a little bit too. Like do this. And then make this building a little bit bigger. Ah. Oh, this is onto something here. Wait, did I do this right? No. This has to come over here. I don't think that's correct. That's not correct. It's supposed to be like this. Okay. Yeah, there we go. This bugs me. I don't like this space here. I'm gonna have to figure something out with that. Okay, that works. Oh, this will also work too because I wanted to move this like more towards like here. There's gonna be an overpass here. So yeah, this is like that. These are going to be our next filler buildings that we build, I'm pretty sure. By the way, once we do another set of filler buildings, probably next week. Okay, cool. All right, so yeah, we can start designing another dock here. I think this one, instead of like, so you know how we have the 3 doors here? So when you come down into the tower, you're like, all right, go through here. And then you have like, you can go this way out to this. You can go this way. I think that tower is not going to have, I mean, maybe I'll have a little, maybe I will do it. Maybe we'll just make it like, so it comes out like 3 or 4 blocks and it'll be like a little like section, but it won't have a dock. Because I don't want it to be too close to here. I want there to be a gap here. Well, I guess we'll see how large of an area we get. Alright, what level does this have to go down to? 112. Do I have rock on me? Oh, this is 112. Wait a second. Oh, because this goes down. Oh, that's good. That's good. That means we can copy the dock that's literally right across here. Pretty much like block for block. Or not the dock, but the entrance. So let's see. From the 3, it goes in 1, down. Alright. Trying to remember this. Okay. I think I got it. So there's our 3, and then it's the full. Okay, get rid of this. And then we have our half slabs here. My chisel. And I think it's down again, but it's like 2 or 3 out. I think it's like 2, and then they'll get rid of this. And then we get the 3rd here. 1, 2, 3. I think that's how it is. Let's go check. Let us see. 1, 2, yeah, okay. Spot on. Oh, we're gonna need more of those. I need 30. Hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. I was like, why does this one go further out than that? But it's because this part comes out more. It's good. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I just wanted to be sure. All right, and then let's do this part. I'm gonna use my brain here and put a ladder there so we can get out of the water when that happens, and it will. It will happen a lot. All right, next part to getting this started, we have to do, which I'll be able to copy that a bit. So we have to do, I think it's this, and then I think it is, oh, we're still gonna need that. This and this. Let me go see real quick. Okay, and then it goes back again. All right, because I think that's where we messed up last time. And then when it goes back to that next part, that's where we start the chain around, or the outline. That's where we messed up on that dog. I didn't do it right, and it fucked up a lot. So basically, we do this. And then, yeah, so here's gonna be our line. So these are really close already. I don't really want to have this go much further. So I think I'm going to do like my original plan and not have a way out on this side. So I guess what we'll do is we have to kind of figure out how that tower is going to fit on there. So I guess we can kind of lay out that side of the tower. So I'm going to need a few types of blocks here. Okay, it's pretty much just 3 corners, and that's 5. 3, okay. Wait. Okay, never mind. Because technically that's gonna be like that. This is where I think I got messed up before. I didn't. Maybe I gotta go looking. Yeah, I need to make sure I get this right, or else the whole thing's gonna get messed up. I think I did it wrong. Become okay. I see. Yeah, I actually did almost mess it up again. See, if you look here, let me get my spyglass out. So see how the shale is right against this part? Look what I did over here again. Yeah, this block needs to come up 1. And then we have the inside here. Okay. Damn, I almost messed that up again. Good thing I went and looked. Bro. It's supposed to be like this. Okay. And then... Yeah. Well, I think this part keeps going straight here. Yeah, okay. So that's not actually even supposed to be there. I'll grab those blocks real quick. See? The forethought to have the ladder here was big brain. Ah, climb. Okay. Don't think that goes there, but yeah, basically, so that'll be there, and there's one there. That's not supposed to be there. It's supposed to be that. Oh, what? The mental gymnastics I have to go through to build this is actually kind of nuts. You think this was my first day building? All right, and then yeah, we have our. It'd technically be 1, 2, 3 here. And then another one. But this is going to be a wall. And then we have this. Run out of granite. It's also not good. At least it's becoming nighttime, so it won't be too bad to go mining. Damn, yeah, that's laser. Let me make sure I did this right. For some reason, I'm pretty sure we did. There's also one other thing I want to check around the one edge. I think I know how it's gonna be handled. Okay, good. That is like that then. This part right here. Okay, yeah. There's no extra. All right, cool. So it's pretty much like right up. So we can just kind of, that should technically be, if we're sticking to like our plan of how we build these docks, that should be, whatchamacallit. Not granite rocks. We'll go mine that. Remembers that fan song, Don't Mine at Night? I feel like I know what song you're talking about, but I can't think of it off the top of my head. Like who makes it, you know? Right, so that's gonna be like that. And then, yeah, so this will, I think this is the proper, yeah, because that's 7 then. Yep, all right, cool. So we have kind of our layout there. Let me go down here. We're gonna mine these out so I can have some more rock. It's making fun of Katy Perry's song. It's an MLP fan-made video about Minecraft on people. Yeah, I definitely heard it. For some reason, I thought it was like the Yogscast that made that, but I don't think it was. Or maybe, who was that one YouTuber that made a lot of like those songs? I'm trying to think of what was it Captain Sparkles? Isn't that how he got famous? He made some parodies or something. Oops. Okay. There we go. Swim. All right. Well, the good thing is we don't need to go mining right now. Although it probably would benefit us since it is nighttime. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll just go mining now. Save ourselves the pain of trying to build at night. I googled it and yeah, Captain Sparkles, right? All right, let's go. Although I messed up, I said Yogscast at first. All right, let me eat some pie. We're gonna go grab our boat. Oh, I just dropped all my pie on the ground. All right, We have everything we need to go mine. Let's go get some granite so we have something to put for the base here. Should have probably just taken the other boat. Yeah, you know what? Hold up. The other boat's closer. And we won't have to sail all the way around. Yeah, wasn't that how he became like kind of popular? Or maybe he was popular before he made the parodies. Alright, let's go this way. And before YouTube hit you for playing other music, I wonder how parodies work. Like, are you allowed to do parody music? Or do you get flagged for that? There we go. I never knew the guy's name, but I've seen many parodies. Yeah, it was a pretty popular thing to do for like a year there. It was like after his first parody or whatever, all of a sudden, because it got so many clicks and views, people started making like tons. He got permission? Oh, he did. Okay. I guess that works. Weird AI parodies require no permission from the original artist, but yeah. Not sure on the music aspect. Yeah. Oh, Weird Al. Okay, Weird Al. AL. My bad. Yeah, the letters kind of look the same. We had a long conversation about AI at the start of the stream and shit. My brain was just in that space. Weird Al Yankovic. Yep. What you got to sell me? Nothing. What a bum. Into the mines we go to get granite, don't you know? Alright, now to find where I was last mining at. Ah! Alright, what's going on here? Bruh, how's he allowed to hit me? That doesn't make any sense. I think we were mining up here. Let's go mine up here. Look, we can do this. All right. Let me take a mining potion. I need to restock all my potions. All right. Set that to rock. All right, let's get some rock. Let's get ready to rock. Even Weird Al said, why is everyone talking about me lately with the AI talk? Do they really? That's funny. What a way to blow up again, right? Like, imagine. You're just like, damn, I got popular overnight again for no reason whatsoever. That'd be pretty funny. Do light sources stop spawns or limit them like Minecraft? Yes, they do. And it will also stop. You'll occasionally see those rifts that spawn inside the world. Torchlight and I think lanterns stop them from spawning. But you need a good bit. Like, it's not like it's not as good as like Minecraft stuff. Like, you'll still get spawns here and there, but it definitely tones it down if you light up an area enough. But if you get, I think temporal storms, they ignore light levels. Temporal storms will cause shit to spawn everywhere. How much stone do we want to get? I think we should probably get like try and get around 500. Because we had to come back here quite a few times when we did that last stock. Yeah, I woke up from night and there were things as far as the eye can see. Yeah, those temporal storms. I've seen other streamers who have it turned on, and yeah, you get a lot of spawns that way. Definitely get a lot. And don't hit me. Oh. Now let's put light sources down. There we go. Keep going. We're about halfway to what we need. Me and my one stone spear, I was like for the horde. Yep. The spear meta. Damn, a stone spear too. What's that last like 2 hits, 2 kills? And then you're like back to not having a weapon. $1,500 in Ark, so I was like, oh, I can make a spear. Cool. I've never played Ark. I've seen people play Ark, but I've never played it. Yeah, the spear is pretty good, especially if you can get the copper spears. It's kind of like, I don't want to say meta, but it's pretty good. I like using the fox though, the sword thing, and you can make steel versions of it, so that's obviously good. The spear caps out at I think bronze, or is copper better than bronze? I think you make a bronze. That's a spear. There's all the stone. You can make copper, and yeah, you can make bronze. You can make some like gold spear and stuff. I don't think they do anything, but I think bronze is the best spear you can make. They made pick art, which makes it Minecraft Ark, which was a neat crossover. That's cool. They'll aim to get into the Bronze Age, yeah. Yeah, it's fun going through the different ages of the game. I've been in the Steel Age for quite a long time now. This is all I use is just steel. Heard the pickaxe was pretty good. Yeah. Is that a Minecraft mod? God, my voice sounds like ass. I heard that crack there. I was like, ugh. No, but it's a joint venture standalone game. Oh, really? Wow. Okay, that's even cooler. I thought it was like kind of like how there's Pixelmon or whatever. It just lets you play Ark in a Minecraft world. Oh shit, he's hitting puberty finally, right? So funny. Ark, you cannot dig into the ground, so base building equals build up. Oh. All right, we can't go any further here. We've hit the spot. Shit. Oh god, the yawns. So pickaxe lets you dig a base fast as a starter. Gotcha. Damn, we're so close to 500 too. Oh shit. The Demigorgon. There's so many mobs down here. Those spider things, there's like 12 of those chasing me. The shivers, yeah. They're fun to fight. The bow torns though, man. Ugh. The bow torns are, those are the worst to deal with. Where do we want to mine at next? Trying to figure out a spot here. Go this way. I'll be damned if I ever find this spot again, but you know, at least we started another branch. Yeah, just starting this is gonna put us at 500. Fine, we'll get a little bit extra. Never hurts to have a little bit more. One, two, three. Okay, this side a little bit. All right, cool. All right, let's head back to Dunvara City. If I can find my way out of here. There's another one. Hey. He bit me. Gonna have to eat. I think the exit is up here. Yeah. We're getting closer. There it is. It's still nighttime. I like how that board's just been chilling there for like ever. Which boat did we bring? We brought over this boat, right? Yeah, it's got all these in here. What? Well, I dislike this dock. I can't wait to redo it. Oh no, there's ice forming. Oh boy. Every night in my dreams, I see you. Did I nail it? It was beautiful, right? Sounded like angels. Oh shit. Why the hell did they put what? Back in the boat. There you go. Didn't even put me out on the dock. This shit threw me in the water and said good luck. Thank you, thank you. I tried, you know. All right, let's do. Oh, I almost fell in. Okay, I'm just gonna. This looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's exactly 7. All right. All right, so we need to go to the other end of this and do the same thing, but on that side, and then we're gonna connect the two. That way I know where to stop, or else I'll just keep going. So we're gonna go this way. Why is this here? We're gonna go around this way. And this is where the other entrance is. Ah, this is gonna be a weird one. There's no getting around this. All right. Oh, actually, yeah, we can get around this. All right. So wrong way. I'm gonna make this work. All right. The new wall is gonna be here. 1, 2, 3. That way saves us a lot of trouble later on. Saves us a lot of trouble. Okay. This has to get chiseled down. Oh wait, this is 14, so no. Will this work? No, we have to do the same as that far, and this is up higher than that middle one. Damn. All right. I think this still is right here though. If not, it's back one. It might be back here, which we'll just swap these two then. All right, let me go check real quick. Go this way. That was a Titanic song, by the way. Was it? Man, I've watched the Titanic so many times when I was younger, and I don't know that song. Oh yeah. All right. Okay, it's right away, and then 3. So 1 down, 3, and then what? Okay, so it's 2 slab sections. That's easy enough, and one of them is right off the bat. Easy to do. We swap these 2 around. Take this one lower. Down again. And this is going to be slabs. And then I think this is like, I think this goes 2. This is very, yeah. Does this go 2 again? So wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Some of these gates are going to actually be smaller than 2, 3, 4. How much is this one? One, 2, 3. What? Oh, I'm dumb. Oh shit. Okay. I have the first step down in the wrong spot. Good catch. First step down's right here, not one up. So we have to move this back. These. This out. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Ladder here. That still seems off. Maybe it's just how this late. Come on, jump. No. Yeah. Okay, it's because this part goes back right off there. All right, that's fine then. All right. Let me get these out of here. We got it figured out. I can get rid of these two. I'm gonna put that there like that. Just put in there. Oh, I guess it won't matter. All right, we need slabs, walnut slabs, so we can get rid of you, and I can go grab my lantern now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Alright, let's not make the same mistake we did last time. Boom, put these here. Okay. We need a few blocks here. We don't need those right now. We do need this. Probably. Yeah, swap these two. I'll just put my axe down here for now. All right. Oh, I think. Yeah. 3. And then, so this has to go one more, I think. Okay, I think that's right. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I think we're good. I just have to, I guess these go in here. So they're supposed to be, I guess these have to come out one. That's fine. So we gotta factor in these parts. This will technically keep going down there, and then this comes over. That's there. Yeah, and then that's the door. By the way, also carrying stuff in your offhand causes safety to go down quicker as well. Yeah, I'm aware. It sucks as well because like we do a lot of building and stuff, and it's like I guess I could put down torches everywhere. It's another annoying as we have to eat again. We're about to be out of food too. I'm trying to let it go down further because I have noticed I do eat pretty, like, once it gets down to like half and stuff. So I'm trying to let it go down further, but it still seems to be about the same. I'm just obviously not eating as much, if that makes sense. Or as often, I should say. As often. That's the word. Yeah, I mean, I think I'm just gonna end up probably tomorrow or tonight or something. I'm just gonna bite the bullet and lower the hunger rate down to 75. I mean, there was multiple people saying that they lowered theirs down to 75% and it's better. And just with our play style, how we play the game, I just think having it at the default level, like the 100% hunger rate, is it's just a bit too much. I don't know. It's just a me thing too. I'm not like if that's how, I mean, I think the hunger rate probably works very well for how you're in, like how the kind of like the homesteading vibe, you know, you build one house, you stay in your area, you're not running like multiple builds and jumping off stuff and all that. I think it works probably great for that, but for how I play, it does not work. So all right, so these should line up. You should be able to match these. I know the buff hits when using Crocs. It's like 30 seconds per 100 satiety. No, so it's not per amount of satiety. It's when you finish a meal. So when you eat something fully. So like when you finish one of these pies, apparently. This is what people on the Reddit post were saying. It's when you finish a portion. That's when you get the 30-second buff. So what you're supposed to do, I guess the like if you're meta-izing it, is let your hunger go down like pretty much as far as you really can before you start starving to death, and then you eat a bunch of meals and that 30-second buff stacks. So when you eat a bunch of meals in a row, you can get like 5 minute, I think is like the most you can get or something like that, time frame where your satiety will not go down at all. But if you finish, like, let's say, like, so how I end up eating and I still have some of this pie left over, like it says 0.02 servings left, it then no longer gives you that buff. Like, so this didn't count when I finished and I maxed out my satiety bar. This didn't count towards that 30 seconds. You have to finish a meal to get the 30-second buff, is what they were saying. If that makes sense. I hope I'm explaining it well. Yep. Yeah. It's a weird way of doing it. So, but I guess if it works, I think it's more so like my complaints or issues with it are more so just how I play the game. Like, because we do so much building and running around between massive cities and stuff like that to get different resources and stuff, it just doesn't pan out. Wait, what? How did these not line up? Alright, I think we're just gonna do that. I'm just gonna... Something... I don't know. Something got weird here. Did I do something weird here? No, this is correct because it's going that way. It looks like it's the right spacing. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Why do I feel like this is not right? Although it's gonna be the same here. No, something, it's not, wait, yeah, because then this would be like that, right? No. It'd be like this. Yeah, okay. Let me go make sure I did this right, because something feels off. Although when I look over there, it looks right. Yeah, I think it's just how this ended up working out, because normally we only have one drawbridge, but we're trying to connect two, so I think that's, yeah, okay. I think it's just how it's gonna work. We have to kind of make it fit, you know. You guys ever do a jigsaw puzzle and you got to cut a piece to make it fit? Yeah, I think we had to do that there. I think that's what happened here. I didn't mean to walk up the edge there. With this, I no, because we added that piece on. Yeah, it's just one of those ones we had to make it fit. All right, that worked. That's fine. All right, let's get this going. Ooh, I don't like how close this is though. Then it's like this. I guess we'll see how it looks. We're only having room for like 2 docks on this one. It's kind of a smaller area. Yeah, okay, and that's fine. That'll be that anyway. Yeah, so the only thing I don't like is right here. I guess we could manually adjust it, but I think it'll end up being fine once we like, it looks rough, but it's not gonna be as rough because this is eventually gonna be granite here. Everything's gonna be out one. So I think it'll be okay. Let's start filling this in. There's all our granite. Okay. Yeah, it's not as bad. It definitely looks a little jarring here just with this, but I think I'm trying to convince myself it's gonna look good when it's done. I think it will. Alright, docks. Let's see here. Thinking we put one here. We're basically just gonna have 2 docks. I think one here as well. That might even be a little too close. I guess it'd be here actually. I think that's too close. I know those docks are pretty close, but maybe there. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How far is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I didn't plan that, but it works. All right, now we get to go build the base. Hopefully we have enough ashlar here. First, the little pies we have left. Should probably go. Oh, okay. All right, let's get started on this. We'll start on this side. wasn't paying attention. I'm drowning. That's great. I love it when that happens. Oh. Okay, we might get lucky with that. I don't see any currents, and the current just retired. Do I have a bucket on me? I do not. Alright, next time we go near an area with a bucket, I'm gonna have to grab it. Oh, we're about to drown. Again? Definitely need a bucket. No. We're good. Alright, we're getting into the deep ground, deep area here. This is really deep. All done. No. Damn you, game. No. I really need to get a bucket. There's now 3 spots I have to fix. Let's see. We're just adding up at this point. Oh. No, no. They disappear. Yeah, I was kind of hoping we'd have enough to finish this, but we're gonna have to go mining for ashlar, or shale ashlar, I should say. We're not gonna have enough. Let's go see here. Gonna be close though. I know. Alright, we're out. Do the jump here. I think that might just be a tiny bit too tall for the water block to work. Yeah, I guess from around this way. Alright, we are gonna have to make some food before we go mining. We're gonna have to make a little bit. I guess we can use the peanuts. That'll give us protein, right? Oh, while I have the bucket here, let's do this. We gotta fix those waterways while that does that. Nice. I mean, nighttime again, too. Is it not fixing it? Oh, come on, game. Be done. Come on. Alright, there's one more on the other side, right? Alright, do the same thing here. I think that was all of them. Here's just the 3. Alright, that dough should be done, or flour, or whatever. Good. All right, peanuts, right? Peanut pie. Speed this up. Oops. You didn't know about the stuff in the offhands? Yeah, I feel like it's kind of like one of those, like, you end up, like, once you start starving and stuff and you look up how the system works, you figure it out that way. It's not like one of those just like, oh, yeah, this also does this. System's in the game. You don't just learn it. It's 20% for your shield? Yeah, I think that's just considered an armor thing, though. The 20%. Like, the shield tells you because it's armor, but I think it's less for other items. I think it's like, oh, I forgot what the percent is. There's like a thing on, wiki thing on it. If you hit C, it'll show how much extra. Oh, right. Oh yeah, it's just a flat 20%. Okay, yeah, there you go. God damn. Where's my knife at? My pies are done. Let me. What mod is this that lets you make the grill? It's stone bake ovens, I believe. Hang on, it's on my mod list. There's a mod called Stoves that came out, but the stone bake, the stone bake oven's a little bit more like, you have to do a little bit more. It's kind of worth it. Yeah, stone bake oven. Yeah, I got the link. Give me a second. There you are. These peanut pies do a lot. There we are. What? Oh, we still had one little bit of pickled onion. I'm just gonna eat this. Oh, I can't. That figures. All right, cool. Well, we have pie. Let's we have to go mine up some shale now. So let's get ready to go do that. Let me put some stuff, move some stuff in my inventory around here. All right, I remember to eat this pie first, the pickled onion one. Yeah, this guy threw a rock at me off the bat. All right, we gotta go to Trinity Point. I added it to my list when I started kitchen remodel. It's going in. There you go. That's what's up. Thank you very much. Yeah. It's a pretty cool mod. No, no, no. Let me Gorgon go away. To the shell mine. Alright, I think when we were last mining, we were kind of up here. Or no, we were down here, but over this way. Hey. Hit him! Yeah, we were down here. Okay, and I was starting another one. We stopped because we hit that. I guess let's go this way. Let's get a mining potion going. We're gonna refill our potions while we're here. We're gonna change this to Ashlar. Alright, so we're gonna go for our typical 3 stacks. That should be more than enough. It's kind of a smaller dock anyway, so. One, two, three, more. Oh. All right, that's 1 stack. Second stack. Just one more. This should be the last row that we need here. Yep, it's our third stack. Just finish this off. We'll head back to, actually, let's go check on the bees. See if we can get some money. Alright. Oh, I thought I dodged that. Run, rabbit, run. How was that sound? Oh, there's a rift there. What? Let's check the tree hollow while we're over here. Nothing. Nothing. Yeah, looks like they're full. Hey. Oh wait, that one's not. Just the one was full. Just two of these are full, okay. Okay, cool. A little bit. I also like that the frames don't have durability. So I don't have to make new ones later for that mod. Alright, we are back. We have the ashlar bricks, blocks. Let's go, I think, there's here. Okay, these will just be spare. How much mortar are we down to, by the way? Ooh, 723. We might want to start, yeah, we're gonna have to, maybe in, tomorrow we'll go get some quick lime or something. Or today, depending on time. Okay, let's eat as well. Alright, cool. Let's go get the rest of these shale bricks placed. My leg! I don't think so, buddy. I guess I should put something down here. This is a pretty dark spot. Alright, where did we leave off? It's like right here, right? Yeah. Is that gonna make a water current? Please don't. Damn it, it did. I need to get a water bucket. Fix that real quick so I don't forget. I'm just gonna make another water bucket. They're cheap. Where's that at? There we go. All right. All right, cool. So we have that done. Next step is building out the docks. Am I granted that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That was 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I guess do we want? I don't really want an uneven dock, so I think I'm just gonna make it these 11. So these will be a little bit further out, I guess, but whatever. One block's not gonna harm it. Alright, and then this one. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Boom. There we go. And then we need these. That. And this. I'm pretty quick about this. Other than the fact that this dock is like much shorter than the other ones. Like size comparison, it's right. Well, actually, I guess this is definitely longer. It's about like maybe almost half this one. It's definitely half of this one. That's for sure. Plus, we're already pretty familiar with the build process, so not like we're thinking too much here. Alright, cool. Let me grab... Where's my lantern at? Oh, I have it. I'm holding it. There. Hang on here. One second, one second. Let's see. All these in here first. I drown. Don't text and swim, guys. You will drown. Oh shit, we might actually swim. Uh-oh. Oh, nah. I was out. I was breathing fresh air. Come on. I wasn't even close. You're gonna give me a hunger penalty for that now. Where's the other dock at? This way. I think for tomorrow's stream, we're definitely gonna have to build something else. People are gonna be coming in here and seeing me building this dock. They're gonna be like, damn, he's still working on the dock, even though this is like the third one. Maybe tomorrow we'll build a filler building. All this guy does is just build the same thing. He's been working on these docks forever. There we are. Alright, we gotta do the shale. So this is easier to do from the bottom, I found. drown as much. Oh, I thought I saw my hands go empty there. I don't know what the hell my hands are doing, but I thought we were like out of shale ashlar. I was like, there's no way. Man, this guy is so slow. Yeah, right? Like, damn, he builds so slow. Like, imagine coming into the stream and I'm working on that tower again. It's the second one, but I was working on it like a week ago, right? Or 2 weeks ago, I guess. And you come into the stream again and I'm working on, you don't know it, but I'm working on another one, but you're just like, damn, he's still building that one tower? Like, what the hell? I imagine there's got to be at least a handful of people that have come into the stream and be like, he's always working on the same shit. Little do they know. It's the opposite. I'm fast as shit at building. Once I have it figured out, you know, like these docks are pretty easy. It's a lot of repetitive. Oh, I hope we have enough for the other dock. We're gonna, I think, just have enough maybe. I really don't want to go mining again. I think I have some spare ashlar, but I'm really hoping that we have enough here. Because once we get done doing the bottom here, then we don't need shale ashlar for the rest of the build. Or for the rest of the dock, which would be nice. Or for like 90% of it, 95%. Yeah, we should have it. It's gonna be very close, I think. Well, yeah, it's gonna be very, very close. I don't know. We might not actually have enough. I might have to get a little bit of the spare that we have. It's going to be extreme. Let's see. Maybe it won't be as close as I'm thinking. Oh no, I don't think we're gonna have enough. Oh, I got my fingers crossed right now. Come on. Oh, there's no way. Well, I guess it uses less each time. Oh no, yeah, there's 4 of these rows. No. All right, wait. I have some spare laying around. All right, I've planned for this. I planned for this at the beginning of the week. I knew we were gonna be just short. Rip, I know. It's like, see, these are the situations. It's like, all right, do we go mining and just get 3 more stacks? That way we have a surplus. Or do I use my spare? I'm kind of leaning towards going mining, to be honest, because I like having the surplus just. This is what the surplus is for, right? How much do we have surplus wise? Oh, only 223? Nah. We're gonna go mining. I'm gonna get 3 stacks. It takes us it's not that long. It's not that bad. Let's just go. Oh shit, we're about to starve to death. Boom. Past Nate is not always known to help future Nates and anything. Yeah, I know. It's pretty rare, right? Yeah, past Nate's usually like, it's a future Nate problem. And then future Nate's like, what the fuck was past Nate thinking? Usually it's by accident only. Yeah, right? It's like, oh shit, this is actually kind of good. This is very true. Very, very true. Oh man, gotta start going back and grabbing all the clips of like, that's a future Nate problem, compile it into one video, and then get a bunch of like, what the fuck was past Nate thing, and make another video. All right. Where's the pickaxe? Oh, I haven't. This way over here, right? Yeah. Ashlar blocks. Oh yeah, I forgot to fill up my potions. All right, I gotta remember to do that. All right, 3 stacks as usual. Three stacks is about usually like where I'm like, all right, I gotta go do something else now. Oh, did you guys see? I don't know when they put it out. Wait, they put out a new devlog thing. When did they put this out? It was on the 26th. So it was actually a couple days ago. They kind of showed how the new like they're working on rivers in the game, like actual like basically the rivers mod but better. Because like, so the rivers mod, if you add it, it basically just cuts through lands and it makes these weird like caves, and they didn't like that. The lead dev, he wanted more of like, he wanted it to look like it was like erosion, like, so like how a river like or a valley forms. And I guess they've been playing around with that functionality here. Let me pull it up. This is actually really freaking cool. Yeah, here we go. Why is it so zoomed in? Oh my god, I'm at like freaking 100. Okay, so check this out. This is cool. Look at this. So when the rushing water, or however they're gonna do it, forms, it like eats away at the land. See this? And it turns it into a river. So they're playing around with generation like that. It's pretty cool. Uh-oh. Hey, do not hit me. So it'll be kind of cool to see what they come up with that. I think this update's gonna be pretty big. 122. I like their thinking on this. Yeah, I liked it better because every time I see the rivers mod, when people use it in their worlds, like streamers and stuff, it looks amazing and it's like really cool, the cave systems that it forms. But I kind of feel the same way. Like if I have rivers, I want them to kind of like, I don't want caves over top of all of them anytime it goes through land. Like I want like a river, you know? So it'll be kind of cool to see how that ends up forming. I have a sneaking suspicion we might end up having to do my contingency plan for world issues with 122. So that's why I started like kind of prior to this, when they mentioned like the new like river or the flowing water functionality that's coming to the game. I was very much like, we might have to start thinking about some world gen, like if there is a big world gen update, what we're gonna do with our world and whatnot, because I don't obviously want to make a new world. I don't want to restart. That's definitely not gonna happen. So yeah, I don't know. This might be one of those updates we might actually have to put the contingency plan into place. I think that's what we would call it, right? Contingency, like. Like a just if shit hits the fan type thing. I don't know what kind of plan it would be, but you know. Yeah, that would work. Contingency, yeah. Usually we do that. We use like backup contingency and stuff like that as like for like disaster recovery. Like if like something gets corrupted or whatnot. So I didn't know if it would apply for like, all right, you know, they overhauled World Gen. We have to somehow get our builds into a newly generated world, essentially, which would be pretty much what we do. I'm just gonna make exports of all my builds and get them into a new world. I wonder how much things would change when using the same seed. Oh. Well, I guess it depends on, I guess if I use these, yeah, that would be an interesting, I'll have to do like a comparison. Like I'll have to generate the world like prior and see how much actually changes. I mean, that's a good question too. I wonder, I should try test that out. I should generate this world. Actually, we could probably do that now. Yeah, let's do that now, actually. That's a cool idea. How do we, how do I get the seed? Is there a command for that? I'm not gonna run it on, lift it up. I don't want people to know my seed. I guess it wouldn't matter. Yeah, what's the command? Is it like /seed? No such command exists. Maybe .seed? Oh, I spelled seed wrong. Nah, that doesn't work either. Oh, we got our 3 stacks, by the way. I'm just mining at this point. We just hit our 3 stacks, so that's good. All right. Ah. Yeah, I kind of want to see because I know, what is it? I know our world gen is a little bit different as of 121 with the new story changes that they did. Because technically we had to fix it where, I think it's over here, yeah. This treasure hunter trader, we had to plop him here. This is actually, you can kind of see a little bit of the residue where we put him in this area. But he did spawn originally on Mount Elusive over here. Like this whole area got screwed up because of it at one point, and I had to fix that. But I'm curious, yeah, that'd be an interesting one to see how much changes. I'd probably have to use the same world gen parameters though, just to see. Like might not be a whole lot with 121, might be more noticeable with 122 though. Maybe, I don't know. I'd have to see. I'm curious. I don't know how to check. Do you know how to check the seed? Like find out what seed I have? Is there like, I guess I could look up and see if there's a commands. In the screen where you load your save game, there's a button to the far right. You can click to view details of that save game. Oh, you know what? I know where to find it. Hang on here. Let's see. I'm gonna test this out. We're gonna find out. I'm not gonna quit. So actually, I might be able to. Let's see if I go to here. Okay, first off, I should write down some of this. So we have 40% land cover. And we have 100% land cover scale, which I think is normal. I don't think anything else is crazy. Okay, everything else is fine. Do we see? No. I should be able to pull the seed from this. This is just a backup for when I record videos and shit, or for when I recorded the world tour. Damn it, this is gonna take forever to do this. Like, why is it still loading shit? Pull it from the config file? I think I know where to see it. I think you can go into one of the things here. Force quits. But yeah, I think there's a config file I can pull it from off the server. What the hell is this? Whatever, I think is it? Can't access it. Bruh. Alright, give me a second. Let me just see if I can pull it from the server. Server files and data, server config. For a second I thought I was sharing my screen. I was like, where is the seed? I don't think the seed's in here. See server identifier. Maybe this isn't where this is at. Oh wait, world config. Seed. It says null. All these say null. What the hell? Maybe it's somewhere else. Wait, let me just do a control F. Seed. No, it just says null. Y'all didn't handle worlds in the config file? No. You must have generated via single player game? Yeah, I did. Ah, it's gonna be a pain. Yeah, this was originally a single player world. Alright, let me try this again. Let me I think I might just get it. In the screen where you load your save game, there's a button to the far right. You can click to view details of that save game. It includes the seed and even lets you copy all custom settings you made. However, you don't need to recreate your world to change minor things. Okay. Oh, I gotta log back in again. Damn it. This has become a tedious task. Alright, wait, is it fixed? Alright, it is fixed. Alright, let me see. Oh, I got it. I found it. Copy. Wait, create a new world with this world seed. Okay. Oh, cool. Does it keep my settings? Kind of. Alright, world generation. It did not keep my world settings. So we gotta change that to 40. Land cover. For some reason it's set to 500 in here. What did I have it set to? 100? Alright. Oh, wait. Yeah, land cover. Okay. Everything else I left the same. Okay. Wait, I can swap this. Sorry. Alright. Apply. Alright, let's see what the map looks like. Let's find out together. I guess we have to fly around a little bit. Do you know where your cities are, the coordinates? Well, it should give us the same spawn, right? I should be able to identify them if it's relatively the same, but I have a feeling it's gonna be pretty different. Because I think I spawned like pretty much at Trinity Point. Oh, it is way different so far. Do you spawn in the same coordinates? I mean, I guess I wouldn't know. So coordinates would be different, right? I mean, the world already looks crazy different. I don't even know where we're at. Let's fly around a little bit, see if we can figure it out. Oh, wait, I think I know where we're at. No, wait. Yeah, I guess just fly around a little bit. I think it's general area, but maybe many blocks. Yeah, we're gonna fly around and see if I can recognize anything. So far, I have not. Although I think I might know where we're at. Possibly. Yeah, like I think Trinity Point might be over here. It does look quite different though. I will say that much. Oh god, the fog, bruh. Oh yeah, I know where we're at. Okay, Trinity Point is this way for sure. Okay, this is like Western Trinity. Trinity Point's gonna be like over here, I believe. So we're at. Oh, maybe not. What the fuck? Oh, it's way different. Feels way different anyway. I thought we were in like near Yarn Village or something, but I don't think we were. Huh. Yeah, this is like a whole different, like, I don't know where this is at. So yeah, I guess it gives us a pretty much a whole new world. This would be a whole new one. I don't know. Damn, that's kind of crazy. I guess it makes sense. Is one of the settings when making a world you can respawn within like a 5K area, so spawns may be spread out randomly in new worlds with the same seed? Really? I don't know. I can check. That'd be kind of lame. I kind of want to. We could try again and make it so it puts us like relatively. I could lower that gap. Although then again, how do we know the first time around where we got, right? If you die, you can set it to respawn within a certain area if now spawn set. Oh, if you die though. If no spawn is set. Oh. I don't know if it does that on world gen. It probably just, yeah, so if you were to die, you would randomly spawn somewhere else, I guess. I mean, it just goes kind of to show. I mean, it's a whole different, it is definitely a different, it's definitely a different world for sure. This is not the same. So if we were to do something, we'd have to figure something out, you know. We're definitely not getting the same world, it looks like. I don't know. You would spawn in the world spawn, but the setting is within the world spawn by a certain amount of blocks. Wait, you would spawn in the world spawn, but the setting... Yeah. But you said it's like respawn within. So I'm saying like when you first generate the world though, like I would imagine you spawn at the world spawn, right? And that would be the same, given the same seed, right? Look at that dude. I think I keep flying around hoping I'm going to see some like familiar landform, but I don't think it's going to hit. Now at the same seed, I don't know if the spawn would be close or just random. I imagine it would be the same, right? I think it's just because world gen was changed in 120. You need to get chords, but I think the chords reset. Like it's not going to be it's not like random. Like when you spawn into the world, you spawn in at like 000, right? Like what we spawned in like over here, like it was like 30 something. It's like right in here, which is like the zeros. Yeah, like we're already down to this is like where we spawned. So I flew this way thinking I knew that this was like northern or western Trinity, and yeah, so I think every time you spawn in, wherever you spawn in, just the 000 chords. Yeah. So knowing chords from other worlds, I think because yeah, like I said, they did a good bit of train generation change up. I think between 120 or 119 and 120, and then 120 to 121. Is that which one we're on? Yeah, 121. Maybe they even add the reefs and stuff, although I haven't seen any. Probably warmer water only. Yeah, so I think at the end of the day, the contingency plan is literally just gonna, like, we're not even gonna be able to generate the same world. It's gonna be a new world, and we're just gonna have to plop our builds in with the same spacing and try to figure out good spots for them, I guess, while sticking to like the same design point that we have, right? I think that's gonna be our best bet. Interesting science though. Yeah, that was I mean that was good to figure out. It kind of helps figure stuff out for the future. It's like I said, I'm pretty sure 122 is gonna, I think we're gonna have to possibly put that into effect. So basically what I would do is anywhere there's builds and stuff, like I'll grab the build using world edit, and then like we'll try and keep the same spacing and placement of everything if we end up having to go to a new world or something, which hopefully we do not, but better be prepared than to not be able to stream for like a week. Can you save all your chests and stuff as well? I think, yeah, I think all the items and stuff get saved. That's a good thing to test though with the exporting tool, but I'm pretty sure they do. That would be shitty though. I'd have to like gather everything into one area, I guess, if it came to that. Here's hoping they don't do the game kind of changes they did to the way mods work in 122. Wait, the game. Here's hoping they don't do the same kind of changes they did to the way mods work in 122. Yeah, I don't know. I think 122 is going to be a pretty big update at the end of the day. I think a lot of stuff's gonna hopefully not break, but I don't know. 121 was horrible. Supposedly required lots of rewrites of mods. Some mods. It depended on the type of mod, or not type of mod, but like what that mod. Oh, we went the wrong way. What was composed in that mod? Like none of my mods broke, which was nice. I was able to just update them all. The biggest thing was changing everything from net 7 to net 8, but that was a super easy fix. I think actually no, the only mod that broke was my time tracker. I did have to fix that but it was like one line of code I had to fix because they changed how some of the GUI stuff works. Definitely need to get some more soon. Probably do that tomorrow. Backup. Yeah, I think 122 is going to be a pretty big update for a lot of stuff. Did you ever find the motivation to work on the fantasy creatures via villages crossover mode? No, because it's going to be a lot of work, a lot more work than I initially thought. And I think it would be easier for parts of that to be done in the fantasy creature side. I forget what part, because when I was looking into it that night and I was sitting there, I was like, this would probably be a lot easier for it to be done via fantasy creatures instead of on my side. All right. I tried to do it myself, and I've got no clue how to even start. Yeah, you'd probably have to do Jason patch, or not Jason patch. Well, patching. Yeah, it'd probably be a little bit of Jason patching. Okay. Next step here: get chisel balls. Yeah, it would end up being a good bit of work on both of our parts. Yeah, I think my next goal for the villagers mod, which I gotta get some motivation to do it, is getting the Falx guards in. But I think I'm gonna try. I have two options here. The one option, I don't know if I feel like getting into all the code and setup that it would require, but making it so that the villagers can wear armor, or not the villagers, the guards that you equip. It's a very tedious process to set that up, I think. Possibly. I'd have to really dive into that one. I'd have to be really motivated to do that. Okay. The other one is I might redesign the guards. Like, they'll still be the same, it's just remake the model and make it so that they're already pre-equipped with armor, and then make it so that basically you put the armor, like, depending on what you put into the town center would determine what guard spawns armor wise and stuff. So it'd be like a pseudo equipment type thing. I don't know. That mod's far and few in between working on it. I like working on my expanded growth mod way more. The villager mod is just kind of like, it's fun to work on here and there, but I really don't like doing models and textures, and that a lot of that mod is embroiled in that. You've got like 10 plus iron flocks ready to go. Oh, you do? Man, I gotta go work on. They're coming, they're in the pipeline. I gotta do the animations, and I gotta do the textures and stuff, and I actually have to I have to fix somehow my guards got like messed up. like the models, so I gotta kind of redo them a little bit, and that kind of discouraged me. They're in the pipeline though. They'll get there. They'll get there. I also have been a little bit hesitant. Like, I don't want to make any big changes to that mod without like being 100% sure, or like make any like big decisions with that mod without being 100% sure. I don't want to do it a different way because I don't want to have like, I had like a rewrite of that mod like a couple times and it kind of broke a lot of features of the mod, and then it like, or like you lost all your villagers, or the town center needs to be like redone or something like that. Like, I'm trying to avoid having situations like that in the future, which is why the guards are kind of trying to figure out what I want to do with that. No, I don't know. I'll figure something out. Like a lot of people want to be able to like make the gear and then equip it to the guard, right? Which I get. That's a pretty cool, awesome feature and stuff. But I was thinking like a slightly easier way to do that would be to you put the armor into the town center, and then it like pulls that armor, and then that's what gets equipped to the guard, and it does it that way. I don't know, maybe an interaction type system might be a better way to go and equip it. I don't know. Especially a screenshot for you and screenshots. Let's see what you got here. You're gonna make me drown. Oh wait, no I'm not. What is this? Damn, look at all that shit. That's what's up. That's a lot of swords. I like those spears. You guys have a mod that lets you make those steel spears? That's pretty cool. I'll give you a thumbs up. Boom. I've always liked the idea of having more weapons in Vintage Story, but I think I'd want the combat to be a little bit more. I really want them to do something similar to Vintage Story's combat, where you can, oh, I caught a block, where you can, it's like a 3 attack combo, and then you can parry or block. But I guess you can block with the shield, right? Like, it's kind of why the shield's in the game. But I would like to see some sort of like 3-hit combo type thing, and then maybe some more weapons. Ancient Artillery SP. Ah, okay. Ancient Artillery. That's cool. But yeah, I really like the Hightails combat. I really like just the 3 combo, because even though you're just doing the same like thing, you're doing something different. Like your animation's different each time, and that kind of like, it helped a little bit with the feeling of the combat, I felt. And then the blocking was just kind of nice as well. I think blocking would be really cool. SP was spelling. Oh, okay, gosh. I was curious. I was like, does he mean single player? Like SP means single player only? Like, what was... I was a little confused there, but okay, yeah, spelling, gotcha. Let's do this side next. Actually, it's Ancient Armory. Okay, I know. Yeah, I know which mod you're talking about. Yeah, I've looked into it and almost considered adding that, but I didn't want to. I tried to avoid adding mods that add like a bunch of stuff. I try to keep most things to vanilla. I don't want to change the game too much, you know. I like that vanilla light feel, you know. Just enough quality of life to make things not crazy for my play style, but it doesn't deviate too much. I say that as I have like potions and shit in the game. pretty small. Yeah. I bet. It looks like it adds a lot. I've looked through it. It adds a lot of cool like weapons and stuff. I just don't think I would ever end up like utilizing it too much. Mainly because again, the combat is like, I don't mind the combat in Vintage Story, but it's like a basic like ta combat. And I don't feel like I don't want to do combat overall. That looks a little bit too complicated combat wise. With the different like damage types for different enemies and stuff. Just give me a flat damage number, right? Start getting into all this blunt damage and thrust damage and slashing damage. You found Tabasco peppers to add to your food? There you go. Spicy. Go. Jump. Alright, cool. That was actually a lot easier to do that part than I thought it would be. Let's eat some food. Alrighty, y'all. I think the plan is we ordered food and it just got here and stuff. Or it got here like 10 minutes ago. I think I'm gonna call the stream here for tonight. A little early, I know, I apologize. A little bit of a shorter stream, but like I said, we ordered food and I want to eat it while it's still warm and stuff. So we're gonna call the stream here. We will be back again tomorrow. We're gonna finish up this dock tomorrow, and then we're also gonna try and build a filler building as well. So that's gonna be our plan for tomorrow. So yeah, that's gonna. Where's my music coming from, bro? So yeah, that's the plan. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, take it easy, keep being awesome. I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Right? Bye bye.
All the roads we travel, the journey of our lives. Take another picture before we say goodbye. Arm in arm we're standing side by side. Memories fade but legends never die. One last time, let's live for something. I can feel my blood, it's rushing. This ain't goodbye, we'll be back someday. And we will find our own way, take control of our fate. And like a car with no brakes, crash and learn, make mistakes. And we'll be back one day.
Like this, oh my god, why does it have to have such a cute face? Oh! How the fuck did you die? You're a, what the hell? You, no! Are you kidding me? That's not even fair! No!
I never really wanna hold back. I got dreams, wanna go fast. Know this energy's here to last. Not a glass half full, overflow that. Gotta keep your eyes up on the prize. Only got one life, so it's worth a try. Fighting makes you feel alive. That's the only way to live it right. I'll never forget all the days. My mind is full of the memories, yeah.
Your arms are like flailing. Go, souls, go. Oh no, my god! Nice job, man. Let's just slam into someone. I'm sorry. I thought you were on this side of me. Oh, Jay. Oh, nice.
Let's go. Damn, Soulless. Holy shit. Soulless just laid them out. They're on the move, boys.
I don't know which one's mine.
They're all going the same.
Yeah, I don't either.
I wonder what happens. Do they all get the same?
Now we can feel some sorrow. A new day it starts tomorrow. Wake up, new dreams.
Let me go with the neither. Imagine if I get a Joker kill right here. How pog would that be? Oh, I get 2 of 4.
I was killing him.
Oh shit. Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect.
You follow a new goal and
Damn, that poor soul right there just got blasted. I'm a legend, okay? You don't mess with Cyrus, alright? I'm 7-0 this game.
back someday. And we will find our way. Take control.
Watch Streak Soulspur at Bellator is currently on a 200 stream streak. You finally hit it. You did. I got a balloon for you too. It kind of deflated though. Alright? But I got a balloon here for you. There it is. I remember too. I've had this balloon sitting up there for like 2 weeks now. Congratulations on the 200 stream streak. I know we've all been looking forward to it. There you go. That's the link to the playlist. Hold, run. I don't have armor on. Where the fuck did that bear come from? Alrighty guys, that is where we are gonna call it the stream for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. It was a fun one, but as always guys, take it easy, keep being awesome. I'll see you guys all in the next one, alright? Bye-bye.